Welcome back to ARC Tutorials. This is JavaScript Top 100 Coding Interview Questions and Answer Series. In today's episode, I'm bringing you a question which is little tricky for some, but I'll try and make it easy for you by explaining correctly and writing code. The question is, how do you write an add method using JavaScript currying concept? Okay, so we'll learn about what is a currying concept in JavaScript and we'll write up that method. This is question number 44 in the series. Don't forget to get the ebook, which is available at arctutorials.gumroad.com. I'm sure you'll definitely benefit with all these questions. It will help you improve your coding logic as well as help you become better developer. If you have any trouble accessing the book, write to me in the comment section or surya.aradhya@gmail.com. Alright, so what is currying concept in JavaScript? It means Technically it means evaluating a function with multiple arguments into sequence of functions with single or multiple arguments. Okay, that means you have one particular function which will take some arguments, inside which you would have again some more functions that you will define, which can again take some arguments, right? So that concept is called as JavaScript currying concept. Okay, not the curry that we cook at home. So if do let me know which is your favorite curry in the comment section while I write the code for you. Okay, so let's get started. Alright, so let's say script. Okay, so now I'm going to define a method first. Let's say we are going to say method X and we are going to say add. Okay, now see here, we are providing only value X. Okay, so initially I'm putting sum as X because there's only one value for now, but we'll generate the value now via inside this particular um, function again. So I'm going to say result function of say y. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm writing one more function inside this particular function, right? And then I'm saying sum equal to sum plus y. Okay, and then what do you want to do? You want to the return the entire method because we are going to pass it here again. Little tricky, I'll explain you just 1 second. So now you will say result fn dot uh, you can take the value, right? So here you can say result of fn, you'll take that result and you can do a summation. So I'm going to, let's say, value of equal to, again define a function, and so I'm defining the new function inside it and say return, throw in the sum. Okay, just return the sum of the entire thing, and then I'm just going to at the end I'm going to return the result fn at the end of this add method. Now what I'm doing here, I have implemented a method. What it does, it will take a parameter, and when we have this sum, whatever value is here, it will keep adding and returning that. That's all it is doing. And then we have defined a custom function called value of, and then we are just returning the sum of it. Okay, now how do we call it and use it? We can say console.log, right? I'm saying add. Now to see here, x means any number now. Okay, which is more like a spread operator, right? um, so here I can say y. Now see here, it said x and it said y because I can take 2 or 3 and do dot. You see here, this is a custom thing that we defined, and I'm going to say value of, and now if I go and refresh, the value is 5. Okay, so now whenever we right click and get any result, now you know, let's say if I do this result fn dot, you see name, length, toString, you see, right? Property functions that are there. This is a function which is defined for this. Similar way, we have defined our own function by the name value of, and we are using it here because we are saying if you open the definition, you can see x, pass any value. So I'm saying 2, and I can pass 1 or I can pass 2, right? So if I say value of and just say this value is 3. But let's say I want to pass more value, 4. Now it becomes 7. Now I want to pass more value. So see, only arguments are changing, but it will keep on taking the value and return it. So that concept itself is called as JavaScript currying concept. Here it can take one parameter or multiple parameters, right? Now add can take one or multiple parameters, which you are calling a method inside which you are defining a function method, right? So this concept is called currying concept. Little tricky maybe for beginners, but I would say start writing code with me and go sequentially, and you'll understand how these built-in methods are defined for these particular classes, right? Very useful, especially when you are doing with something that you don't know exactly how many parameters are coming and those stuff, right? So give it a try. Do let me know in the comment section if you have any doubts. I'm sure some of you will have, but we can have a discussion there. Okay. Write to me if you have any doubts at surya.aradhya@gmail.com. You can get this, all the code, everything, and the ebook at arctutorials.gumroad.com. Thank you so much for joining. I'll see you in the next episode.